Let me clear the air with
This
the
is
Casper
serious.
thing. Let me be honest. For once, and we're gonna be done with this. Can we stop?
But I think
speaking
you
about
answered
it?
at the branch, but you can do it now because we haven't dropped the branch episode.
I have nothing against Casper. Love his music, love his career. What he's done is aspiring. Shout out to him. The issue I have is with the fakeness in the industry. And he's part of it. Like I said in the branch that he reminds me of everything that I hate about the industry.
Casper young stress.
Are you speaking about-
Yeah?
Or Casper, ne?
Yeah,
Nyovest.
Nyovest.
Ola wa
Casper
Maybach.
Nyovest.
Honey, what's going on with
White.
now?
Dude, what's happening?
What repulsa?
Casper wa Maybach
Ujeso
white.
uthi akafuni abantu bayenza umsindo mashuta ngoba umsindo ungamademon.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Casper, this is not even allegedly because Tobeka, what's her name?
Tobeka Majosi.
Yes, Tobeka
I
Majosi.
think
You know, allegedly, just in case.
that might be her name, but her name is Tobeka Majosi.
Tobeka posted by, hey guys, my
Baxter
birthday
Sepira.
feels so different. Like, you know, Ndondoni at Casper. They found out by now Umtana is gonna he has cancer.
Yes.
Yabo. Umtana has cancer and she's cooking in and out in
You
hospital.
up and down, you up and up.
Kanti uCasper ubusy ne-childhood best friend. La ntombazana banipulani.
Upulani, aka Pulisi. Continue.
So like she's just saying by your ass and yes I've been hurt and but God gave me the strength yabona wathi ntondoni uThixo naye what fine. So ngoku people are having Casper, they like, we dare you to try host another fill up the Ndondon. We will not come there. The women are on his ass. Like the women hate him. Because
Rightfully so.
how
Dude,
do
your
you do
child
that?
is in hospital, your child has
Cancer. Yes,
cancer.
Cancer.
That's what-
Anytime.
Yeah.
But you're still out there on the streets cheating. Then after that, you get married to the person you cheated on your baby mama with.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Walina.
Mara ke mtshitse statement sima.
No, he didn't.
Casper.
Oh, he made a video saying by and he was a horrible person. That's he was a horrible person. He made a mistake. Don't kwasha.
I agree if we down back down, ne? They go podcasting Lampum. Casper was saying, or hey, I was living a reckless life. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I've been playing with my life, and the devil had me. He had me so deep. Everything was validated, and I could negotiate why I was doing it. I was addicted to sex. I had such a big ego. I thought I was better than everyone else. But I was humble in the sense that I wouldn't offend anyone. So I'm a good person, so if anything that I do is fine because I'm a good person, right? I was headed straight for hell if I didn't have that wake up. So I had an encounter with God. He put me in a place where only He could save me.
I want you to emphasize the importance of your salvation because you've always been a praying person.
Exactly.
But you say you were going straight to hell.
Hell. Because I grew up in a Christian home, so I thought I knew God because my mom knows God, because my grandfather is
So you
a
think
prophet.
that's your ticket
'Cause it's
to-
like, it's like I got like I'm McDonald's, McDonald's grandson. Yes, I'm going to. You know what I mean? It's like everyone has to figure out their own salvation.
Yeah. This is what he said. I know the story says Casper Nyovest was not available. But the important question we must ask before we insult the brother, whose money was paying the hospital bill? Obviously, it's him. And what if he was not available because he's gigging and hustling the money? Now, for me, this is so problematic because I don't understand why men still think money is enough, especially when it comes to children. That's why that first tweet matters so much, where that person was saying that, for men, parenting is a part-time job. Women don't get that leeway. You have to sometimes provide, be emotionally supportive, have time for your kids, etc. Men just, if they have money, get to just leave, Kappa, give you money and that's it. And that's not enough. Not when your child has cancer. Not when your child is going through a chronic condition that could potentially take their lives. Not when your child can potentially relapse later on. You need to be there.
I'm sure you guys are aware of everything that's been going on, and I decided to tell my side of the story. First of all, I'd like to confirm that everything that my baby mama said about me was true. Earlier on this year, I went to a few podcasts, Mpumi Ledwaba's podcast, specifically being the first, to kind of try and share the life I was living and the type of mistakes that I did, but also the type of hurt that I caused to a lot of people, including my baby mama. I left out certain details like my son's cancer because I had agreed with her that we wouldn't share that part with the public, and I thought I was honoring her and my son, but maybe it might have come off as me trying to defend myself. So with that being said, I wanted to confirm that as the truth. Might not be the whole truth, but I wanted to take accountability for my part and say that is the truth about the person that I was. It is something I'm not proud of, but it's an important part in my life because that's definitely part of me. It's part of my history, and that's something that I had to grow from, and it's something I had to forgive myself, you know. Secondly, I'd like to say, you know, gents, when you make bad decisions in your life, these are the consequences. This is what happens. Not only do you hurt people, but you also don't get to choose how they deal with the pain that you caused them. So I understand the mother of my child coming out and sharing it the way that she shared it, and I hope that it gives her a little peace, because I mean it's not something that you can just grow from immediately.
The wife came on the socials and said that, I saw a post on Twitter. I'll try to get the screenshots.
Yeah.
On Twitter, where the wife now was complaining that a man cheats on me and then he makes a baby with this woman and he disrespects me like I don't have a womb, right? And this same sweetheart, childhood sweetheart, is the same one that when Casper was dating a Boiti. Okay, we don't know. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Boiti broke up with Casper because of a childhood sweetheart. Now this childhood sweetheart is claiming that they've been dating for 5 years. So it's a he say, she say situation.
But we can also look at it in a way that maybe the one that we think was a side chick was actually the man.
Actually, that's what the wife is saying. What the wife is saying is that she was the girlfriend and she was cheated on with this girl, and then a baby was made. And after a baby was made, now she's feeling that it's like I don't have a womb to make a baby, right?
Publicly cheated on.
Yeah?
Publicly.
So clearly she was publicly cheated on because we didn't know about her. We only knew about her when she was married, which is also questionable, and also it confirms the fact that these people have been busy very behind closed doors, because there's no way you can just rock up and marry someone now.
Yeah.
After they cheated on you, they made a baby. Akira, you are saying when you are the girl. And then they reward you with a ring. Akira, they cheated on you, they made a baby because when now you couldn't make a baby.
Or we don't know the arrangement that was going on.
Yeah. I can remember the post or the tweet is saying,
yes,
you cheat on me and you make a baby as if I don't have a womb. Now they marry you, right? It's a war of who's the side chick?
Who got what first?
Who's the real side chick?
Yeah.
And in all of that, my take is that you can't fight for a good man.
Yeah.
Since I was a kid, I worked with Shintwana.
I'm not a cowboy. Listen, I'm gonna make you sweat, make you wet, make you wet, wet, wet. I'm gonna make you scared, little baby, pissing in your pressure.
Vault Unlocked. Hello, what is up, you dazzling diamonds and the others? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda Kyle, and this is The Vault. Anyway, you guys, let's jump straight into this video. Alrighty then, you guys. If you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys do enjoy my videos, please do click on the thank you button. And before you guys leave out of here, please do drop me a comment in the comment section down below. Alright? In this video, you guys, I'm going to do a video upon request. You guys asked me for my opinion on the whole Casper Nyovest situation. Casper Nyovest, basically, this is the story, had a baby mama for a while who he was shacking up with. They were doing their thing. It seemed like it was going to be forever after type of situation. But then, very suddenly, married the love of his life out of nowhere. Hey? As much as I feel like people would want me to shit on Casper Nyovest, that is not what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is be very realistic with you guys, right? I always told you guys that a man that finds a wife finds a good thing, and that is true, because that is what God wants us to do. He wants us to actually find the partner that is our partner for ever and ever and ever type of situation. And that is your favor, that is your good thing when it applies to men, right? That is the reason why I've always been against those videos that we see that are very cringy of women actually going down on their knees, begging and pleading, in my opinion. Even if the woman says it one time, it just rings so many times in my mind, in my head. You're begging and you're pleading. Marry me, marry me, marry me. If you're a woman, you're desperate for that, and it's very cringy and disgusting, and you shouldn't be doing that. A man who finds a wife finds a good thing. A man who finds a wife finds his favor type of situation. Now, I understand that the baby mama put out the post that she put out, which made Casper Nyovest seem like a very horrible, horrible father, right? I don't think that Casper Nyovest is a bad father. I think that because the post that the baby mama put out was saying that he cheated on her, and in that time their child was battling cancer, a lot of people misinterpreted it to say that means that he wasn't there for her or for his son. He was just out there getting bums. That is not the case. I don't think that Casper Nyovest, I don't know him personally, but I don't think that that's what the case was, that he wasn't there for his son at all. It's just that men will find ways to cope, and this is the reason why women are stronger than men. Maybe not physically, but on every other level, spiritually, emotionally, we really are. And maybe even physically. A man will never give birth to a child. I've done it twice, naturally, no meds. It was the most excruciating pain I've ever had. And every time, if I feel like I'm in a situation where I'm going to feel an excruciating pain, I always weigh it against childbirth. Both were extremely painful. I thought I was going to die. The period simulators that they put online and whatever, it's not the same. It will never be the same. But the mere fact that God actually put it in the Bible, how we as women are going to feel, that's an indication that a man will never understand. Your simulators will never suffice. Just like your Teslas and your little robots, they will never suffice. They will never be like humans. That pain will never be replicated. You feel it in the very last cell of your soul. If you don't know, I'm telling you right now. And I'm not trying to encourage you not to have a natural birth without with medication. I'm trying to scare you. No, I would say that have no medication. Actually, go through it. It's a natural thing. It's in the Bible. But that shit is painful. Period. And I did it twice. Right? Casper Nyovest was a douchebag, obviously, for cheating on his baby mama while they were going through the cancer situation. Both of them were douchebags, in my opinion, for throwing each other under the bus. Casper Nyovest says that they said that they would not divulge the information about the cancer to the public at all, period. That was a secret. That was their thing. Nobody knew until the baby mama said it, right? So she was a douchebag for divulging it. But also, Casper, after she divulged that information, was also a douchebag for repeating it and saying that, oh, but we had said that we're not going to speak about it. He was also trying to throw her under the bus because, A, we said we're not going to speak about it, and here you are speaking about it type of situation. If she doesn't speak about it, she covers everything else up. You can't divulge a piece of it and not everything, right? And in the moment when she agreed not to speak about it, she was hurt, she was distraught. Her child was going through a lot. And like she said in that little post, that the wife that is now knew about it. She was going through a lot. They flaunted it in her face, blah, 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 blah. Now she's hit, what's this, 3 decades of life. She wants to express herself, and plus her son has been through a lot. I do believe that if we made an agreement not to speak about it at all, don't speak about it. She made a choice to speak about it. And I do feel like that comes from a place of her being sour, but I don't blame her. I'm not mad at her. I understand. I would also be very sour. In a situation where I'm scared, I'm dealing with my son's situation, I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to jeopardize his health, or I don't want to focus on nonsense. But I do understand why she would then now divulge it after everything is said and done. She's venting. She's mad. You know, sometimes when it comes to your kids, you can box everything in different cubicles, basically, right? And shut whatever you need to shut out. So when her son was going through that, the only thing that she was focused on is her son's recovery, making sure that her son is fine. Whether or not baby daddy is shacking up with another girl, fine, obviously it's going to be hurtful, it's going to be painful, but her focus is on her son. Men are selfish. Guys, I told you this before. Their pain must be different to yours. Women are literally stronger than them emotionally, spiritually. Physically, maybe, and it's not all men that are physically stronger than their woman. No, you can go and train and be stronger than your man. But I'm just saying, spiritually and mentally, in this case, you are. Men are very weak. And this is a case in point. When Nyovest had to go to the other woman that he was so infatuated with to go and put his ding-a-ling along in a wormhole and get relief while his baby mama was suffering with a child. He couldn't stay there and suffer with her. He had to find, this is what men do. He had to find another avenue to relieve himself, to feel okay, and not to feel like it's his fault. Because I know this for a fact, and that's why I'm saying it. Every parent is going to feel any kind of funniness about their child. You're always going to feel like it's your fault. How could I have done it better? How could I have changed the situation? How could I have done better for my child? That's how we always feel. The thing is, I was myself before my kids. Do you understand? What Casper Nyovest did to his baby mama was absolutely uncalled for. But at the end of the day, it is uncalled for every other Tom, Dick, and Harry that does that to their baby mamas, their wives, their girlfriends, the people that they have vowed to be with through thick and thin and protect. It's always the same old freaking pattern. And now everybody wants to get their nigger in a knot because it's Casper Nyovest. So even he can slip up at some point or another. As a matter of fact, it has come out now that the woman that he married, he actually cheated on, and that's who he got pregnant. That's his baby mama. And then he cheated on the baby mama with the woman that he just recently married. So do you see? He can't help it. He's addicted. He said it himself. Good luck to his wife, the baby mama, and everybody that is involved. And most importantly, I hope that people can actually rejoice and ululate to the fact that the son is cancer-free for now. Because you know how these things can go. Let's hope that he's going to be cancer-free for the rest of his life type of situation. That is the most important thing in the situation that people actually didn't focus on. The child. The mother celebrated her 30 years on this earth. Granted, it was valid for her to vent about a situation that was very traumatic for her, that she had to deal with, that Casper Nyovest left her high and dry about. She had to do the things. while he was getting married and doing the things and the son was recovering and what have you. It's okay for her to vent. However, I do feel like they both threw each other under the bus. If we had agreed in private that we're not going to discuss the cancer situation, Mama, you shouldn't have mentioned it. You could have done your 30th and just said what you had to say without mentioning that. Gave glory to God and for the life of your son. And then also, he didn't have to then, after she said what she said, because he was retaliating, but he was retaliating softly. I don't blame anyone. Everyone had to do what they had to do. And I hope that everyone healed from what they had to divulge type of situation. Before Casper Nyovest got with that lady and got married, he wasn't a child of God like that. As a matter of fact, we were saying that he's of the underworld. Right? Anyway, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys do enjoy my videos, please do click on that thank you button. And before you guys leave out of here, please do drop me a comment in the comment section down below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.